What's up, nerds? It's your boy. It's 9 o'clock in the morning here on a sunny Saturday morning. It is the 26th day of August in the year of our Lord Steve the Cat 2023. Has survived his return to the vet yesterday. It is bright and sunny, and I am your bright and sunny guide to all the tabletop role-playing game news, weather, and general internet nonsense that is the OGGM. And we've got some announcements from our friends over at Free League for stuff that's coming out. This is linked to us from the people over at Tabletop Gaming News. So thank you, Tabletop Gaming News, for sending me this. Free League has announced their tentative publishing for the rest of the year, and we do know that Free League tends to be really slow on the upkeep and getting stuff out. So we'll see if these things actually make it to the shelf by the time they say they're going to make it. Also, we do have to be reasonable and expect that there's going to be delays just because the world is happening. And the events of the world tend to make it so things don't show up on time in the mail. Still waiting for that map I was going to get sent 4 years ago. All right, so we have a new chapter in the story of Vaesen, the Lost Mountain Saga. This sounds like a adventure path for Vaesen. Several adventures set in the Eastern European horror fantasy setting of Vaesen. That uses the Year Zero system, I believe. We've got this one, the One Ring RPG Moria. Its Kickstarter campaign starts Tuesday. And it is a full exploration of Moria through the eyes of the 5e One Ring role-playing game. Not a lot is known about Moria, so I guess they've taken notes. What little we do know about Moria from Lord of the Rings, from the Silmarillion, from the other books, from the movies, and turned it into sort of a dungeon crawl. I'm sure, lots of people have made dungeon crawls based in and around Moria over the years, so why not? Yeah, this could be exciting. Let's see what the Kickstarter tells us. An epic campaign module delving into the depths of Khazad-dûm, and a picture. That's it. That's all we've got. What they're basing it on, anything like that? Nope, nothing. Pirate Borg, which I thought was out. Okay, there's a mystery about Pirate Borg because they have been posting adventures, supplements, product for Pirate Borg for at least a year. I know that because my friend Barry has been doing a Pirate Borg centric live play for several months. So Pirate Borg exists. It's out there. We have seen multiple adventures written for it, and yet, according to this, they're just releasing it now. So is what we have out a soft cover version, and this is the hardcover version? Is what we have out already a different version, and this is the new version? Is this a re-release? Nothing. Doesn't say. This says it's coming out. You can pre-order it now. Looks like it comes with some toys. But it's already out. I don't know. It's a mystery. Still. The Walking Dead universe role-playing game scheduled for November. Ooh, dudes, I would have had that one come out in Halloween. Do we need a Walking Dead universe role-playing game? I mean, a Walking Dead universe source book for another role-playing game? Maybe, especially if Universal and AMC worked on it. It'd give you a lot of information about the Walking Dead world, questions that haven't been answered yet, exploring the different locations, the politics, the different types of zombies, why the people are so stupid, why nobody listened, why they let Glenn die. Everything that happened was Rick's fault. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, so is this something that has a market? Would you play in a Walking Dead universe role-playing game? How is a Walking Dead universe role-playing game going to be any different than any other survival, horror, zombie apocalypse role-playing game other than it's set in the Walking Dead universe where it takes 7 seasons to travel across one state? They are doing a take on the Dunwich Horror. This is the classic American horror by L. Lovecraft, illustrated by Francisco Barang. So this is not a game. This is a book. They have taken the story and reprinted the story because Lovecraft is open source and added some art. So it's an art book telling the story of the Dunwich Horror. It's not a adventure. And then for my favorite tabletop role-playing game of the decade, Tales from the Loop, we have a new adventure. This one's called Grow Up So Fast. It features 4 new adventures set in the wonderfully tragic, beautiful world that is Tales from the Loop. We've got a new adventure coming out from Symbaroum. This is coming out in October. See, hey, a horror adventure coming out in Subtora. This is the final chapter in the Chronicle of Throne of Thorns for the dark fantasy setting of Symbaroum. Of course, we have the Lost Mountain Saga, which we just talked about. And then we've got the One Ring role-playing game. We've got the Ruins of Erebor, the Ruins of the Lost Realm, Tales from the Lone Lands, and Tales from Erebor. These are expansions for the 5e adaptation of the Lord of the Rings and their One Ring setting that tell you more about the different places to explore in the world of the Lord of the Rings. You know, I mean, so if you ever wanted to know what was going on in Erebor or in the Lone Lands or the Lost Shire, here you go. Here's a whole bunch of stuff detailing different parts of the world of Tolkien throughout the history. And that is everything that we should expect, maybe, possibly, on the shelves from Freem League between today and the end of the year. Now, will those all actually show up on time? Probably not. So if there's something you want to order there that you heard, it's probably best just to go to the Free League site and pre-order it. And of course, pre-ordering things from the Free League site is impossible because it is still based upon Eastern European and makes no sense to anybody unless you live in Eastern Europe. So from personal experience, I know that what is 35 clubs? How does that translate to normal money? It's the metric system. But yeah, they're out there. So find a site that you can pre-order them from if you want them and pre-order them. If the Kickstarter sounds like something you're interested in, get on that Kickstarter early because those Free League Kickstarters tend to hit their goal really fast. So yeah, Free League always does well when they do things, and inevitably they win awards, and their product are beautiful and amazing. And Lord knows I am a little biased considering how many Free League products I have sitting on my shelf, most of which I will never play, but I just love having them. Yeah. Tales from the Loop. How many times can I tell you guys how much I love Tales from the Loop? Most people don't understand why, and when I try and explain to them, they look at me funny, but I love it. That's it. If you blah, 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 blah. I cannot talk today. I'm tired. I'm going to go and hang out with Steve. I'll talk to you later. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Please help me hit 2,000 subs by the end of the year.